Hello, citizens of YouTube. This is the Geeky Nerd here, and today we're going to be talking about the Saltwater Arms Barracuda SW-15 Maritime Corrosion Resistant AR-15. Try saying that 5 times fast. So first thing here, safety check. Nothing in the mag. Nothing in the chamber. All good to go. So also before I get started as well, I like to just send a big thank you out to everyone who has subscribed. I greatly appreciate you guys, as well as those that have been putting comments down below. It's been really nice talking with you guys and just getting your viewpoints. And some of you guys have been putting very long, detailed comments out there, which are a fantastic read, and I suggest you go check them out. Also, thank you to everyone who has thumbs up previous videos. So at the end of this review, hope you guys like it, and please throw a like, comment, subscribe down below if you did, and check out up here for the other videos at the end. So enough of that. The Saltwater Arms, it's a little known company. They're family owned and family run, and they're based out of Roanoke, Indiana, and they specialize in either making their own AR parts custom, or taking existing ones and basically making them corrosion resistant. So the purpose of this rifle is to be used in a wet and dirty environment, like on a boat in a swamp, or mainly in a hunting trip where you're gonna ride your gun hard and put it up wet, or if you're just that type of person. It's nice having something like this for, of course, one, she's a looker, right? And for two, you don't have to worry about being like at a competition outdoors. It's raining. Throw your rifle in the bag, and then don't check it for like 8 hours until you get back home, and then start seeing little bits of spot rust here and there. So with this one, it can take a look and definitely keep on ticking. Also with this, for the time that I have had it, it has been dead on accurate, and it does have a secret up sleeve, which I'll get to in a second, that I was happily surprised about, and it didn't really mention it anywhere, so it was just a nice surprise to see. And I'll tell you a little bit more about it here. Start from the top and work our way back. First thing it has here is this, it looks like custom machine muzzle brake. And nothing too crazy about it, except for it just does look fierce. I mean, it's almost like a Barrett here. It does have very nice kind of like little chamfers, I guess you'd say here, and definitely gives a nice little pop. Now, I've been baiting taking this off and putting my QD suppressor mount on here. However, it kind of gives the whole aesthetics of the firearm itself, and it would take it away a bit, in my opinion. But to be seen. Still, good stuff, nothing crazy. Now, as you see here, it's USA, stainless steel, 1 in 8, and you don't see the 5.56, but it's actually a 223 Wild barrel. And that was fantastic to find out, and I'm pretty sure that they're doing it on all of their other firearms. I would confirm, if you order from them direct. However, mine came with it. I didn't special order it, and they're primarily going through Classic Firearms, which I've had good dealings with them in the past. Some people haven't, but I personally have. And they're doing them in small batches because, again, they can only make so many. They only got so many people. And then you can also get them from their website direct. Now with this, like I said, it does have a 223 Wild barrel, which for those that don't know, it's essentially the sweet spot between a 223 and a 5.56. And what I mean by that is, as we all know, or should know, hopefully, otherwise you're going to have a bad time, you could put a 223 cartridge in a 5.56, but you can't do the vice versa just because of pressure situations. Well, because it has that, if you're shooting a 223 and a 5.56, well, the 223 round itself is inherently very accurate, a bit more than the, just a hair more than the 5.56, just because it has a bit of a tighter tolerance, just because it's, it's able to, just to have machine finders, just how the cartridge works. And what 223 Wild does is, and you could, read a bit more about it here, but for the abridged version, it's essentially tapering down the neck or the free space, free bore of the chamber in the rifle, so that you're getting a more precise, more direct seal that isn't as long as putting a 223 in the 5.56, but again, it's that sweet spot. So you're getting the best of both worlds, and there's nothing to not like about it. And with that, it is a full profile, almost bull barrel, I'd say. I mean, it's very, very thick. Never had any kind of heat transfer with it. Have shot a good amount of rounds through it. Moving our way back, you do see it does have a stainless steel gas block here. It is screwed in right there. And, of course, the gas tube, which is already corrosion resistant. I added these, which are just some budget Tipman flip-up sights. Never really had an issue. The only thing I don't like about them is the fact that you have to slide them over instead of just, like, flip them down and then lock them on. But it's good because even if your bolt breaks, it'll still kind of stay on there snug. Here I have some VSIM M-lock covers, which I just like them to give a little bit more purchase on the rifle. And then the Magpul MVG vertical grip for that nice little thumb over, or in my preference, just kind of wrap around grip. Now, one thing I will say about adding M-lock, just particularly to this and just where I preferred it, did have to kind of wedge it in there a bit. It was kind of a tricky fit, but again, that's with all MOE kind of things. Is an M-lock rail, like I said. Does have 2 screws on the back. Now, it does match up very, very nicely with the top top of the rifle here. It does have a relief cut on top. Just kind of comes down, and not a full length rail, which I personally like. That way you can grab the rifle anywhere. One thing I will note is that if you do have sometimes a bit of a wraparound grip, your fingers can have a tendency to kind of go into these bigger slots here, and you can touch the barrel and get up with a nasty burn. So I kind of put these here to remind me where I'm at. Moving a bit farther back here, I have my EOTech 512 because, again, with the purpose of this rifle being mainly around around a water setting, this is one of the only optics I really trust to be in a go deep down, go submerged, and take a licking and keep on kicking, just for the fact that it's a holographic, obviously, and it has it's a fully enclosed optic itself. So everyone knows about the EOTechs, and if you want, keep a lookout on the channel. I'll be doing a full review and kind of my impressions and take on this EOTech here. So moving on back, one thing to note is that this is a Lancer clear smoke magazine. This does not come with the rifle. It actually does come with a D&H standard aluminum mag, so I just thought it worked very well with the aesthetics of the gun itself. So moving a bit farther back here, you see we have the stainless steel, or is this stainless? No. This is a nickel-coated bolt release here. Moving down, this appears to me, at least, to be a custom machined. It appears to be stainless steel magazine release. You can see there it does come out quite a bit more than the standard. It does have these little knurling on here, and it's plenty fine to get a perfect mag release without breaking your grip. Magazines do drop free, so no tolerance issues with their lower. The lower is custom made by them, as well as the upper. And you could tell that because if you look on this side, you see it doesn't have like the standard brass deflector that most ARs have, like the giant, like little pyramid, I call it, up there. With this style, though, there is no type of issue that I've noted with ejection of brass or with any kind of, just brass going erratically. So nothing to be concerned of with there. Rolling it back over, you can see Saltwater arms. It does have a ambidextrous safety. Very easy to operate. Again, this is a nickel coated part, so very easy to operate. The trigger pins are anti-walk pins here. They are captured, which is very nice. One thing I like about this, especially what they've done, is nice little touches. And again, the common theme throughout this rifle is there's a bunch of nice little touches in here you wouldn't really think of, but they really add to both the aesthetics, the usability, and the reliability of the rifle itself. Is that instead of having like the standard bar that goes across for your anti-walk pins, they actually are captured and screwed in, which is really nice. Now the trigger is it's basically a coated and polished standard mil-spec trigger, but is very nice. It reminds me of like the Palmetto State Armory enhanced triggers. Now the pull on it, no take up, boom, break. Standard GI, standard issue mil-spec trigger. Reset, audible, can feel it, boom. Very nice, no complaints. Not a Geisley, but definitely not a standard mil-spec. Kind of rolling the rifle over here. It has these beautiful extended takedown pins, which are they almost kind of look like chess pieces, at least to me. Very nice. You can get a very good purchase on these to release your lower. One thing about the top and lower, there's no play between them. It's solid. I mean, you guys can't feel it here, but no rattle, nothing like that. I mean, the only thing rattling is the buttstock. So, which the buttstock doesn't really rattle, but all buttstocks rattle a bit. Moving up here, we have the dust cover, which is coated as well. Standard flip down. And the bolt carrier, as you see there, it is listed as magnetic particle inspection, MPI, on the bolt face. And then the bolt carrier is nickel boron coated. So it's a nice little upgrade you're getting there. And for this rifle, for what they're going around, give or take $1,000. You can find them for like $950 at times. You can find them for like around like $1,100, depending on which model you get. But for what you're getting, it blew me out the water. And since this is maritime resistant, water is its natural home, right? Keep moving back. Again, just the Tippmann flip up sights, which absolute co-witness with this EOTech, which are nice. Comes with an ambidextrous charging handle. It isn't a Radiant Raptor, but it's a just like a standard ambidextrous here. So you grab it either side. Now pulling the bolt back is very easy. Never any kind of issues like that. No hiccups, nice and smooth, and goes forward. Now, one thing you will notice on this rifle, it doesn't have a forward assist, but as Clint Smith from Demolition Ranch says, why would you want to beat something in the chamber that doesn't want to go in? So I wholeheartedly believe that myself, and you should tap rack and then hopefully go bang. Anyway, keep moving back here. You see that they have the castle nut. Castle nut is not staked, but it is extended here, so it does have a bit more surface area grip on the mating surface there. Haven't had it loosen up, and again, that's all stainless steel. This is stainless steel. This is nickel boron coated. Now, the grip that comes with it, I love it. I never heard of this company, but they are called. That's their logo there. They're called Thrill, I believe, and it is fantastic. Like I said, I never heard of them. They're made in USA. Very nice grip. Now, one thing I like especially about it is the fact that it has that very aggressive texture, like almost like sandpaper. So some people don't like that. Some people do. I personally do. And with this, it has a very, very good purchase on it. I mean, it's very, very good when wet. And again, purpose of the rifle, to be near water. So you would expect that and you would kind of want it. Never knew about them, but they're my number two now go-to for as opposed to Magpul, because as we've all seen now, especially with the run on ammo and guns and everything, Magpul's a bit hard to find. Had to meet the person around the corner just to get this, But yeah, very good grip, very natural, never any kind of issues with it. The trigger guard here is polymer, but it's very thick polymer, but nothing to worry about here. the only thing, if I was to change anything, I would change this to maybe maybe a stainless steel or nickel boron coated, but that's more of an aesthetic thing. But it still looks okay without it. Buffer tube is coated as well, and then here's the stock that comes with it. Very nice. Reminds me almost like of a Hogue AR-15 stock, which is my favorite bar none. For the fact that it has these QD mounts built directly into it, so can't beat that. Nice rubber butt pad. It feels more kind of foamy almost than rubbery, but that kind of foamy texture. Flared out cheek rest here, so you can always get a good sight picture and a good cheek weld. Moves freely. Has a very, very minimal rattle, but definitely not like the Magpul, what is it, MOE or EPT, what have you, like the cheapest Magpul stock you had that rattles like nobody's business. Can't stand those. This is my new go-to for the cheaper builds, because these they go for, I think these go for like 25 and these go for like 25, so not too crazy, but fantastic on this rifle. So rolling over here, give you guys a little shot of just the whole rifle. Now, one thing about this rifle is this is the gray finish. They do have it in black as well. So if the gray isn't your thing, you prefer just a flat black, they have what's called the black fin, which is again the black coating here instead of the gray. I like the gray, and of course the coating is saltwater resistant. So very nice. And yeah, there's the rifle in its kind of entirety. Again, fantastic rifle. Can't speak highly enough about it. Keep a lookout on the channel here for a bench rest shooting review of this. It'll be coming up here sometime shortly. Just like to say, go check Saltwater Arms out. I never heard about them until I bought this rifle, and then once I did, I fell in love. It was like love at first sight. It's just a fantastic rifle. See, look, I'm speechless here. Hope everyone enjoyed the video. If you stuck around for this long, thank you very much. Hope you did enjoy. If you did, please throw a like, comment, and if you want to see more kind of content like this, subscribe. And let me know what you guys want to see, or if you have any kind of questions about this down in the chat. I'd love to respond back to you. And I hope everyone is having an awesome, wonderful, fantastic day. And I'll catch you guys next time.